Hopefully, my voice is coming along good. Should be good, yes. Yes, it is. So, hello everybody. My name is Cashley, and you are watching Cashley Can Grind. So, yesterday we completed four chapters of the this section one, unit one of the Duolingo English course, and we are gonna begin with the next chapter, that is chapter number five. Okay, so without any further ado, let's move ahead and begin our chapter. Is this one? One, two, three, four, five. So this one is the try free with Max. No, I cannot use this one, so we have to go with this. Okay.
Hi, welcome to Chatting with Zari, where I have conversations with different people at my school.
Okay.
I'm Zari, and today I'm talking with Fred. Fred is an exchange student in our school. But first, here are some words you need to know.
Mhm. So there are some words that we need to know before we actually hear the conversation between Zari and the other guy. What was the name? I forgot about it. So
Continent.
continent,
Different.
different,
Friendly.
friendly,
Visited.
visited.
Fred, tell us what you like best about our school.
Hi,
So his
Zari.
name is
I
Fred.
like so many things, but I think I like the students best. Everyone is so friendly and helpful.
Fred dislikes the students. No, he does not like them. Does not dislike them, but actually like them.
Aw, that's so sweet. Is this your first time being in a school on a different continent?
Yes, this is my first time traveling so far from home. I've visited other countries before, but never on another continent. I've visited other countries before, but never on another continent.
Okay, another countries before visited and continent is the correct
That's
answer here.
amazing. Do you ever feel homesick, though?
A little, especially in the first week here. But now, I feel better. Calling my family and friends helps a lot.
Fred says calling helps with homesickness.
What about food? Is there anything you miss from home?
Oh, yes. Back home, we have this amazing soup I love. But on the other hand, I'm trying new food here, and I like it too. But on the other hand, I'm trying new food here, and I like it too.
He's trying some new food and he likes them too.
That's so cool, Fred. Trying new things is the best part of travel, right?
It really is. I've also loved trying the school lunches. They're so different, but so good.
Thanks for chatting with me, Fred.
Thanks for having me, Zari.
What was this episode about? The episode was about an exchange student.
Thanks for listening to Chatting with Zari. See you again.
Alright, see you again. 100% score within 3 minutes. Congrats, everyone.
Try your luck.
So
Earn as
yeah, I
much as you
actually
can on
tried
one
to
trade.
purchase the
As long as the chart
premium subscription that they provided, but I had some problems. So I will figure it out tomorrow. 104 days streak, guys. I have been learning through this app for 104 days now. So we just completed this one and we are gonna go ahead with this book one story, Mug, Soak and Map. Alright.
Mug Sock Map.
Hmm? What is this
Have
about?
you ever found treasures in your own home? I do, all the time.
Okay.
Today, I have some items that would be perfect for any traveler or adventurer at heart.
Good.
This is what I have today.
Let's see what she have today. Lynn suggests items are hidden in the basement, great for adventurer. So she never mentioned about some items that are hidden in the basement, but she did mention that these items would be perfect for any traveler or adventurer. So this is the right answer, I guess. Yes.
Broken traveler mug, $2.
Broken traveler mug,
This
$2.
traveler mug used to be my favorite. It's cracked now, but if you don't mind a little leak, it's still good for holding pens or spare change.
Okay.
Plus, it has a picture of a llama on it, and everyone loves llamas.
Hmm. She talks about a broken traveler mug, and she says that it has a cracked as well. But if you don't mind a leak, then you can use it for pens. Then why would you mention about leak if we want to use it for holding pens or spare change? Like that does not make sense. All right. So the next one is she also mentions that on the outer region of the cup it has a picture of llama. What are llamas? I don't know what are llamas, guys. I will look it I will look at it later. So let's proceed ahead. Lynn recommends items for adventures. Yes, that's right.
Extra sock, free.
Extra sock free. Why
Ever
would
lose a sock and only have one left? This sock is looking for its partner.
actually no one would be using someone else's sock. You never know what they have done with the other sock. So I guess
It's green with little pineapple
like
prints.
who would I actually use that, right? It's green with little pineapple prints. So its color is green with a little pineapple prints on it.
On the other hand, it's great for keeping.
On the other hand, it's great for keeping your dash. So we had to fill it out. Phone safe or maybe a fun puppet. Cat inside while it rests. Keeping your cat inside while it rests. So actually, I guess she wants us to put our cat inside that sock that we do not know about anything. Like, does she want our cat to be suffocated? Right. Bicycle clean in the rain. So yeah, this is also one of the reasons you can have it because this is a cloth and you can clean your bicycle while it's raining, but not really, right? You can't really clean. It will get soaked so easily. So this is the right answer that the phone safe or maybe a fun puppet. Why would you put your phone in a soak, man? Like, do you not have any
Phone
other
safe.
place?
Map of Europe, $5.
Map of Europe, $5, man. This is very
Planning a
costly.
trip to Europe?
Planning a trip to Europe, no.
This map is for you.
This map is for us. I mean, you.
I found it tucked away under my couch. It's a bit outdated, but the continents haven't moved much, right?
Oh, yes.
Whether you're reserving a room or just dreaming, this map can guide you.
Whether you are reserving a room or just dreaming, this map can guide you. Like, how big is it? How big it is? If we can even reserve a room in a hotel or something like that, can guide you on an adventure from your own to your neighbor's cat with the local police. No, these two are just out of context here.
On an adventure. That's all I have today.
Thank you.
Call, text, or email me.
No, nobody would want your things. The items for sale are brand new products. No, they are used products, man. That's what I'm saying. Nobody would want her products. One of them is broken. The other one is a sock. Nobody wants a dirty sock or anybody's sock. And the third one is about a map. So who actually uses map nowadays, right? Everybody has mobiles. So yeah, the items for sale are second-hand treasures for and are for current. So yeah, according to her, they are treasures. So yeah, let's go ahead with this one. Which item do you find most interesting? Most interesting. So what do you think is the most interesting item in that list of items? I don't find any of those interesting right now. Okay, so I had to like think about it. A soap can never be interesting, and a broken mug is not interesting at all. But I guess the map has some interesting information on it. I will just use what they had suggested me in here. Okay, I forgot to remove the notification bar. Sorry about that. The most interesting thing that I found that I that I found the most interesting thing that I found is the map of it could have some interesting and this is marked on it for my personal travel experience. Yes, that's it. Nicely said. Okay, thank you. Another. eh, Sorry about that, guys. So we just completed this one, and we are gonna go ahead with this star one next. Discuss traveling solo. Prove your proficiency with legendary. I will just skip ahead for now. We need to dash this shuttle to Kevin's house. We need to take this shuttle. We need to get this shuttle. I mean, we need to ride this shuttle to here. Take actually means that they need to ride the shuttle in order to reach Kevin's house. Okay. Travelers need dash. So we just completed these things again and they are coming and again. Trains and hotels. Travelers often need trains and hotels to reside and travel. Okay.
My seat isn't very small, but it's much smaller than those seats.
But it is much smaller than those seats.
Okay, if you're looking for a taxi, walk a little farther that way. You should see several taxis after you turn past the corner.
So someone is asking another person that person is looking for a taxi. So the guy who actually giving the reply in here, the sound you can here says that you need to move ahead a little more and you will be able to find a bunch of taxis there. So actually the speaker here is giving the right directions to another guy, right?
My daughter is a traveler, too. She visits a new country every month.
Nice. So her daughter is a traveler.
I think we need to go to passport control next. The line is over there. We'll show the person our passports and then we can get our bags.
What are they doing? They are walking in the airport since they are carrying Let me
I
hear it.
think we need to go to passport control next. The line is over there.
Mhm.
We'll show the person our passports and then we can get our bags.
Okay, so they are actually waiting for their flight actually, but they are also walking in the airport since they are having a passport with them. Okay,
I usually travel with friends, not solo.
not solo. Like what kind of uh, uh what what is the right vocabulary for it? Like the accent. What kind of accent is this? Like solo. Excuse me, where can I dash all the arrivals from the France? Where can I check? So the guy wants to ask. Either the guy or the girl wants to ask where he can check all the arrivals from France. France or France?
Check.
The plane will land soon.
Plane will land soon. That means that the plane is gonna arrive at its destination soon.
I'm flying to Europe for the first time.
I am flying to Europe for the first time. Congratulations, lady.
Our plane just landed.
Our day just end. Nice.
Our flight's arrival was delayed.
Our flights. Okay, these things are not gonna go that sooner. Let me just remove and open the D&D. So there are no notifications ahead. Sorry about that, guys. So our flight's
Our flight's arrival was delayed.
arrival, our flight's arrival was delayed. Okay. And here comes another ad.
With my busy schedule, I don't have time for ads. Super Duolingo gives you ad-free learning, so you can stay focused and keep moving forward. It's one less thing to slow me down. So try Super today.
Thank you very much. So we just completed this one. Okay, we are gonna complete the chapter. Okay, the unit number one soon. Nice.
Grandma's Adventures.
Grandma's Adventures.
Lynn is sitting in the living room with her grandmother, Lucy.
Okay, Lynn is the grandchild of Lucy. Lucy is the grandmother here.
Grandma, who in our family liked adventure best?
Lynn asks her grandma. Okay.
Adventure? Why do you ask?
I like hearing stories about adventurers, like who in our family traveled the farthest.
Hmm. Lynn likes stories about adventures. Yes, that's right.
Oh, well, that's hard to say.
Come on, Grandma. Someone must have a cool story, like they traveled across a continent or went solo to a faraway island.
Hmm.
Continent, island, solo. Sure, there's someone like that.
Who is it?
Great, tell me, who was it? What did they do?
Let me think. Oh, it was me.
Hey, the person who actually traveled the farthest in their family is her grandmother, Lucy. Nice. Lucy.
You? Really? Wait, what's the story?
I don't know why she's talking a lot of faster than usual. Like, what's so?
Well,
What?
every
Why
time
is
I
she
got
in a
dumped.
hurry right now? So what did she
Well,
say?
every time I got dumped.
Well,
Well, every time I got dumped.
well, every time I got dumped.
dumped?
Um,
Yes, every time a boyfriend or girlfriend broke up with me, I booked a flight.
wow.
To where?
Anywhere. Europe, Asia, Africa. I landed in so many places.
So you weren't chasing adventure. You were just running away?
Hmm. So you were not chasing adventure, you were just running away. But choose the option that means excitement. I think the excitement. Chasing is the adventure is the right word for this one.
No, no, no. I was, letting the world heal me. Very adventurous, don't you think?
Well, in a way, yes. But
That's
what
not
Lynn
really what I was
said
looking for.
was also true that she was also running away from everything because she could not handle the
On the
heartbreaks, I
other hand,
guess.
I always came back with.
On the other hand, I always came back with broken tables, no. Old newspapers, no. Great shoes. Yeah, that could be the possible answer only here. No, I guess broken tables and old newspapers is also another answer. Are one of the can be one of the answers, but the right way to end the sentence, I guess, is with the great shoes. Like she always brings new shoes every time she visits another continent. Okay.
Great.
Grandma.
Uh,
Lucy smiles and points to her closet filled with colorful shoes.
mm,
If you want an adventure, Lynn, borrow a pair and book a flight.
Thanks, but I think I'll stay home with my sneakers.
Lucy traveled to feel better. Why did Lucy travel so much? Lucy traveled so much because she had breakups with with her boyfriend and girlfriend. So in order to heal defeat so in order to heal from the hurt break. Yes, that completes the actual reason why she actually visited these continents, right? I hope so. This is correct. Okay, there were some issues here that with her boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, so we don't have to use S for here, but actually, when she mentioned about these things, let me see why she left. Okay, boyfriend or girlfriend. So, in order to heal herself, what did I actually? Okay, I didn't add herself here to point out that she wants to heal herself, but I guess the sentence already like indicated that he's the only one who went to other places to heal herself. I guess I don't know why. Okay, so we took 6 minutes for this one. Claim now. You won an XP boost for 30 minutes and 100 chance. Okay, claim. Let's claim it. Nice. We are gonna get 2 times of So this is the final chapter of this, and this is a review about Unit 1. Go to Legendary. Let's go. Okay, what just happened? I was not able to, you know, go for it. Okay, so we will have to go for Legendary for it to be low. Well, that really sucks because we just completed these chapters already, and we don't really want to like waste our time again and again on the same chapters, and it would be boring for you guys as well, I guess. Yes, yes. So next unit is about order food delivery. Nice. Let's hear it. What you wanna say?
Forgetful moments.
Forgetful moments.
Eddie and B are sitting on B's patio talking.
What are they talking about?
B, I think I'm getting older.
Well, yes, that's how time works,
What
right?
makes you say that?
I keep forgetting where I park at the grocery store. Yesterday, I spent 20 minutes looking for my car.
Oh my god. I guess that would be a really big place if you really forget where you actually parked your car. Like, Eddie feels frustrated because he forgets his parking spot. That's correct.
That's not so bad.
And last week, I thought someone stole my car. But it wasn't stolen. I parked it in a different location.
Well, that's really bad.
Okay, yeah, that's bad.
Yes.
B gets up, grabs a container filled with jars, and sets it on the table.
I made you something.
I made you something. What is it?
Is it food? I'm kind of hungry.
Is it food? He's hungry. No.
No,
Are you
Eddie.
blind, man?
These jars will help you remember where things are.
Okay.
Jars? How?
Eddie asks how the jars are used to store cars. Well, the rhyme is completely fine here, but that's not the correct answer here. Are filled with food. No, that's not it. But Eddie asks how the jars can help him. Yes, that's the answer.
Each jar has a label for different things.
Car keys, house keys, spare keys, extra keys. You just put
You
them.
just put them in the right jar.
Okay, but how is it gonna help him remember the spot he parked? Like,
Eddie looks
Harry looks at the sky to remember that what kind of friend he is. Like, he's kind of thinking. Well, that's not actually the answer here. Eddie looks at the jars. There is no mention of the trees in the whole conversation yet, so it is out of context. So we are gonna go with the
the jars.
jars.
This is a great idea. I'll never get lost again.
But again, man, how are you like gonna remember where you actually
Few days
parked your
later,
car,
Eddie
man?
knocks on
That's
B's door.
the main issue here, not the keys. A few days later, Eddie knocks on B's door.
B, I need your help.
So he forgot about
What
something again, I guess.
I locked myself out of my house.
Did you check the jar with the spare?
The spare cake. So yeah, the jar contains the cake, right? No, that's not it. The jar contains the dog. Well, if it is a hot dog, it can happen, but it cannot contain a dog. Right, except the jar is really big, like a really big. The jar had a big area, no, right? So the key is the right answer here since we are already talking about the keys, and he already
I forgot
locked
which jar
himself
is for
out
spare.
of his house. I forgot which jar is for spares, right? So like the guy cannot remember the place where he parked his car. So how will he remember which jar did he spares his key for? Like he's been I
I think we
guess.
need to label the jars again.
I think we need to label the jars again. Okay.
Hey, at least I remember where I parked my car.
Oh, that's really commendable. Eddie has trouble remembering where he parks his car. What do you think of B's solution? I will just skip this one because I don't think the solution that she provided was really that good. So I will just go ahead. Hmm.
Every second counts
Okay,
when you're
there
spying.
are
I mean,
two
money
levels of
makes
ads
sense for
on this
people
app,
learning at
guys.
Super
And I
Duolingo.
hate
They're
like
4.2 times more likely to
there's
finish
a
the
ad
course. Now there's no time to waste.
for
Try
earning,
Super
and then
today.
there's another ad to promote. Like, are you not done with with just one ad? Make us suffer. Well, more quest will upgrade Quest Explorer. Wow. So we just completed the first chapter of the unit number 2. Okay, guys, and we're gonna go with the next one. Let's see. My favorite beverage is orange cake. Yeah, right. That is the right answer, right? Orange. I have never heard of orange pizza and orange cake, but I have heard of orange pie. I guess that is no apple pie is there. But we are talking about a beverage which is a type of a liquid. So juice is the type of a liquid here. So
Juice.
that's the correct answer.
Sugar has a sweet flavor. Pizza has a salty flavor.
It's a sweet flavor. It's a salty flavor. What does flavor mean? Flavor means how it tastes, like its specialties. So a person who sells fruits, no, that's not the correct answer. Where you buy something, no. How something tastes, yes, that's the correct answer. Let's move ahead. I received a discount, so the total was only 20. So she received a discount. And so after the this particular sentence, the only correct answer would be dollars here because you get discount on a particular fare or a charge. So when we are talking about charges here, it means some kind of currency. So dollar is a kind of currency, and that is how we are
Dollars.
gonna use it for the correct answer. Yes.
You can buy tuna fish in a can at the store or on a plate at a nice Japanese restaurant.
What does tuna mean? You can buy tuna fish. So tuna is a type of a fish, I guess. Yes. Yes, that's the correct answer. A vegetarian recipe book, a popular kind of fish. Yes, a type of fish or a popular kind of fish. That's the correct answer.
Thinking about strawberries makes me happy.
Thinking about
About
strawberries
strawberries
makes
makes
her
me
happy.
happy.
We have very little money, so we should order something cheap.
Okay, so we are asked, little is being asked. What does little mean here? Not much. Like the quantity of money we have is little. That is, we don't have enough money, so we have to go with not much because both of these options are for that you have a lot of money, and we don't really have a lot of money according to the sentence. So we go with the not much.
Only a few minutes.
Only a
Only.
Few. Few.
a
A
few
few
minutes.
minutes.
Why is there a dirty container on the table?
Why is there a dirty container on the table? Sorry, I ate the sandwiches and forgot to wash it. The second sentence does not really make sense because the guy is asking about why is there is a container on a table, a dirty container. So the another guy replies that he ate sandwiches and forgot to wash it. So that's the correct answer.
Yes, it looks very good.
Yes, it
It looks
good.
very good.
Good.
Ben, how about dessert? Is there anything sweet in the fridge?
Well, we still have some salt and pepper. So she is asking about the dessert. Dessert is something you eat after having your main course. Main course, that is the main dish. Like after the dinner, something sweet. And salt and peppers are something that are sour and spicy. So we will go with the second option. We still have a jar of jam. Jam is actually a sweet item, edible thing, a jelly-like substance, and some chocolate. Everybody knows what is chocolate. Our food can make us thirsty, so let's order. So if you are feeling thirsty, you should have a beverage with it. So in order to order something out of all four these options, one of them is a beverage, and that is this lemonade. Lemonade is the kind of beverage that is made out of water and
You
lemon,
look excited.
and I guess some sugar as well for some peoples. You look excited. That's terrible news. I'm so sorry. Yes, food always makes me happy. So he replies that yes, I'm excited because the food makes him happy. Select the missing word. Yes, he is hungry. The smell of bread makes him hungry. Working always makes. Yes, he is hungry. The smell of bread makes him hungry. Working always makes her hungry. So we are talking about someone else. When we are talking about someone else, we want to like denote that that we are actually talking about someone else, so that it actually belongs to her. That this particular trait that she has, that she is hungry, so it belongs to her. When we are talking about belonging here, so we have to use her.
Great idea! How about
I'm
pineapples?
gonna skip it because my mobile is not just near me, so it won't be able to listen what I'm actually saying. You are the healthiest man I know. Good food makes you healthy. That salad made me thirsty. So here we are actually uh, comparing the two words, and the thirstiest is just basically a superlative word of the thirsty. But since uh, that salad made me thirsty, we are not actually comparing here. Okay, we should have used thirstiest when we were comparing with it with something else, like between some two foods, and the guy would have asked said that between this food and that food made me the thirstiest. Okay, so we will go with the thirsty here. Wow, this dash tastes so good. It's delicious. So you cannot taste maths. Okay, you cannot taste soap as well. Soap does not taste good. It tastes sour. I have actually tasted a soap once a long time ago, and it tasted very sour to me. And I know it is kind of embarrassing, but yeah, you cannot taste soap and math. So the food is the correct answer here. I can eat very few dash because I am allergic to almost everything. Okay, I can eat very few dish because I'm allergic to. So the guy or the girl is allergic to everything, almost everything. So since we already added very few, we are not gonna use dishes. I guess here I can eat very few dishes, or I guess we are gonna go with a dish. I can eat very few dish. No, so we are gonna go with dishes. since we are talking about multiple items here. Yes. Let's buy some pineapple for the vegetable salad or fruit salad. Vegetable does not have really salads, but there are some things that we can use as salad from the vegetables, like there is cucumber, right? But we should move ahead with the fruit one because that's the correct answer here. Alright, we just completed it with 100% accuracy. Congrats,
How I make
everyone.
$30 per day?
Yay. Go away, go
Want to
away.
join a secret mission? Well, maybe it's not top secret, but it is exciting. When you subscribe to Super Duolingo, you help provide free education to millions of learners around the world.
That's we are in the top 5, guys. We are in the top 5, and in under 3 days we have to reach to the top. Oh my god. I can't really reach to this XP at this rate. Like, she's at 1154 XP. She must be grinding really hard right now, right? That's why she's at the top. But I guess we can reach at least at the second position. Yeah, at the runner-up position. We just completed the lesson number 2 from the unit number 2. And we are gonna go with the chapter number 3. Okay. So, means let's go, guys.
Coconut Paradise, a review by Vikram.
A review by Vikram. Coconut Paradise. Okay, I remember
I recently
this
visited a
lesson.
store that only sells coconut beverages. I love coconuts, so I was very excited to see all the coconut drinks.
Okay.
Here is what I found.
Vikram says the store sells coconut desserts. No, coconut drinks only. That's correct.
The store was full
of. Since the store is all about coconut, so it sorry about this. The store was full of coconut flavors since this is all about coconut.
Everything tasted like coconuts, but there was no other flavor.
Okay, yeah. Why would they
So if you
gonna
don't
have
like coconut, you might be in trouble.
Yeah. Choose the option that means problem. So if you don't like the coconut, you might be in trouble. Yeah, trouble is kind of a synonym of problem. Yes.
But on the other hand, it makes choosing a drink very easy.
On the other hand, it makes choosing a drink very easy. Yeah, because everything is made out of coconut. Actually, I do not like uh, that much of coconut. Coconut water is good, but not to the extreme level like
All
they
the
are
drinks
selling.
came in coconut containers.
Okay, all the drinks came in coconut containers. Okay, I guess.
They didn't use any other jars or utensils.
Okay. Vikram says all the drinks are served in coconut shells.
This means you don't have any plastic waste. The coconuts are a great way to enjoy a natural and eco-friendly drink holder.
So how do you
I was
actually
very
clean
thirsty and
them,
wanted to try
guys?
everything.
I was very thirsty and wanted to try everything. Yes, that's right.
They had coconut water, coconut milk, and even coconut soda. The coconut soda tasted a little sour, but it was still refreshing.
Okay.
Each
So
beverage was unique and had its
they
own
had a
special
coconut milk
taste.
and coconut soda. How does that taste, guys?
I really enjoyed my visit to the coconut store. It is a great place for coconut lovers and for those who want to try something new and refreshing.
Okay.
5 stars for this unique coconut paradise.
Well, I guess it all depends on individual's tastes. Like, don't think many of the people, like most of the people, are gonna give it a 5 stars unless they like coconut very much. Vikram thinks the coconut store is perfect for coconut lovers. Yes, that's correct. What was Vikram's favorite part of the store? The favorite part of Vikram was that the coconut store actually handed out the coconut drinks or beverage in coconut jars, coconut containers, and that by using the coconut containers, they also help in reducing the usage of plastics, and they were environment friendly. And the second thing is that there were a lot of coconut beverage options for him to try out, since I guess he's a diehard fan of coconuts, I guess. Yes. Wow, what a game. Capture the tower. Yeah, not gonna play, I know.
Hey guys! Did you know that you can try
Okay.
Super Duolingo for free? Yeah, you heard me. Free! That is a sweet deal! Almost as sweet as the ginormous bag of sour gummy worms I just ate! Anyway, try Super today for free!
Sorry, we just completed this one and we are gonna go ahead with this. Order food delivery. Let's see what this chapter is about.
Cool. How did it taste?
How did it taste?
Best. Taste.
Yes.
For dessert, we could get the pineapple cake. Have you ever tried it? It's delicious. It has slices of pineapple on top.
The speaker is describing a special dessert.
Well, we still have a jar of jam and some chocolate.
We still have a jar.
Fair. Jar.
Yes. So what just happened? I do not know. Give me a second, guys. I guess you are not able to see. What just happened? Okay. I don't know why they stopped. I will just restart it, guys. Give me a second. I think they are not letting me do it. What do I do?
It's dessert.
Okay, fine. So the answer is about pineapple. I will just say out what the question actually says. For dessert, we could get Tin, and then there is a dash. Cake. Have you ever tried it? It's delicious. It has slices of pineapple on top. So actually we have to use the pineapple. We have to fill in the blank with the correct word, that the Pineapple. And we are gonna go ahead with this. Okay. Check. Yes. Finally.
We spent a total of $50 for 3 meals.
Listen for the missing word.
We spent a total of $50 for 3 total. Little.
Total. Total.
The restaurant's location is on the other side of town.
The restaurant's location is on the other side of the town.
My favorite restaurant makes a delicious salad. It has strawberries in it, so it's a little sweet. Let's order it for dinner tonight.
Okay. The speaker is describing a kind of food. Mia is allergic to bread. If she eats it, she wakes up. No, nothing happens. Well, that's wrong. She gets sick. Yes, that's correct. Okay, another exercise with a hidden. Why is it
Let.
doing like this? Like Okay, the question is about my favorite restaurant makes a delicious salad. It has dash in it, so it's a little sweet. So before the dash, there are three words also STR. Okay. And since we are talking about a sweet item and we already completed a lot of lessons earlier, the STR should be completed as strawberry. So we are going to write AWBRY. We are going to do continue. Okay, we just had an incorrect answer. It was actually strawberries, and I wrote strawberry. Nice.
Which payment method should I use, credit card or cash? I know, I'll pay with a credit card now and give the delivery guy a cash tip later.
The speaker is deciding how to pay. Okay.
There's some tuna in the fridge, but I
It's
don't want fish.
in a fridge, but I don't want fish. He does not want to eat fish. Okay, this is kind of irritating now. Okay, can I skip it and give the free guy? I will just skip it, guys, since you cannot
I
see
can't
it.
decide because everything looks good.
Everything looks good. Hmm. I hope the tuna salad is delicious. It
Is
looked
delicious.
delicious in the photo.
Delicious.
It made me so hungry. Okay, I don't want the last strawberry. I don't even like fruit. I don't even like. I don't want the last strawberry. I don't even like fruit. Since we are talking about a strawberry is a kind of a fruit. That's the correct answer. Lisa. Very few restaurants are open today. Can I make you a burger instead? This pasta tastes sour. Do you
Sour
think it is sour?
is sour.
This food is making me sick. Expect the exercise that I made.
Let.
Okay, so we have to write strawberry. You cannot see it, guys, but I can see it. I just wrote a wrong letter in here and okay, continue. Finally, we had a mistake in this chapter. Yes, yes. And after this, we are gonna have our last chapter. Thank you that we had to see that this is the do this one. We have to do this one.
Welcome to Junior's Big Questions, where I try to understand the adult world, one question at a time. I'm Junior. Today's big question is about restaurant locations. I'm talking to Rachel. She's a traveler who has visited many places and loves trying food. Before we start, here are some cool words you'll want to know.
Okay.
Travelers.
Travelers.
Reserve.
Reserve.
Kitchens.
Yes.
Nearby.
Nearby. Okay.
Rachel, why are some restaurants so far away?
Hi, Junior. Restaurants choose locations based on where people are. Some are close, but others are farther because of space or different customers.
Rachel travels to try food. Correct.
But why not put all restaurants nearby? That makes it easier to eat.
Well, Junior, some places need bigger kitchens or patios. Other locations are in busy parts of town, and those spaces cost more money to reserve. Other locations are in busy parts of town, and those spaces cost more money to reserve. Other locations are in busy parts of town, and those spaces cost more money to reserve.
Okay, so spaces and locations are the correct. And what
Other locations are in busy parts of town, and
busy
those spaces.
parts? Okay, yeah.
Oh, so more space costs more? My dad says our kitchen is too small, but he still makes the best strawberry pancakes.
That's great, Junior. Smaller kitchens can still make delicious food. Restaurants just want to have enough room for their ingredients and customers.
Rachel says smaller kitchens make delicious food.
But what about restaurants super far away, like on different continents?
Those are special. People on different continents have their own flavors and ingredients. Travelers like me try them to taste something new. Travelers like me try them to taste something new.
Travelers and try and taste.
I want a restaurant on the moon. It will have pineapples and tuna.
That's an exciting idea. A moon restaurant would be the farthest location ever. Maybe travelers will go there one day.
Restaurant locations is the right answer here since they are not they are just talking about restaurant location.
That's all for today on Junior's Big Questions. Stay curious and see you next time.
And with that, we just have completed our today's session, not session. I really had a hard time like pronunciation. No, I really had a hard time pronunciating the session. Like it slips out of my mouth a lot of times. Like when I'm saying session, I also say session. So I gotta work on that as well. So with that,
Amazon Prime Day, 12 to 14 July.
let's skip it. And yeah, we just completed our session for today, and we completed
Want to
the
get better at actual conversations?
unit number
Talk
one,
to me, and I'll
and
talk
we
back,
are halfway
just like
through
in
unit
real
number
life.
two.
Upgrade to Duolingo
And
Max for
let's
video
meet
call.
again tomorrow. Yeah, continue our English learning journey. Yes, so that we can get better at it together. All right. All right then. See you again, guys, tomorrow. And remember.